your administration is looking into not only banning China from buying farmland, but also just any Florida property.
So my view on our economy is in Florida is, we don't want to have holdings by hostile nations. And so if you look at the Chinese Communist Party, they've been very active throughout the Western Hemisphere in gobbling up land and investing in different things. And when they have interests that are opposed to ours, and you see how they've wielded their authority, and especially with President Xi, who's taken a much more Marxist-Leninist turn since he's been ruling China, that is not in the best interest of Florida to have the Chinese Communist Party owning farmland, owning land close to military bases. But, my view is, and I think there's a broad agreement in those two, but my view is, okay, yeah, no farmland, but why would you want them buying residential developments or things like that? I don't want them owning subdivisions and things like that. I think that the issue is just going to be, I think people agree with that. The issue is going to be, yeah, obviously, if someone comes in and buys, it's not the CCP that's signing that. These are holding companies and all that. So you got to structure that in a way that will effectively police it. But yes, we do not need to have CCP influence in Florida's economy. We've already taken steps. We banned the Confucius Institutes from our universities and our state colleges, which they have used those Confucius Institutes across the country to basically bring propaganda into our universities, as if our universities don't have enough problems already. So you do that. And so I think that that's something that's been very good. We've also done things to limit their ability to fund research in our universities. I think we're going to go even further than that. The legislature only went so far a couple years ago. I think there's an appetite to do even more because their influence in our society has been very insidious. If you look, very powerful in entertainment. They're very powerful in finance. I mean, you will have some of these Disney, they will change things to be able to placate the CCP. Wall Street will bend to placate the CCP. But it's a larger issue, and we're just one. Yes, we are a pretty big fish now. I mean, I think we have the 13th or 14th biggest economy in the world if we were our own country in Florida. So, we're a force to be reckoned with. But, from the broader U.S. economy, we're way too intertwined with China economically, and it hurts us. It hurts our economic vitality. It hurts our security. I mean, when COVID hit, people needed all these supplies. I think like 100% of it was made in China. Why would you want a hostile nation to rely on a hostile nation for things that are integral for our quality of life and security? Of course, you wouldn't want to do that. But this has been going on for many, many decades. So disentangling from China, I think is something that's very, very significant going forward. And, you're not going to see people acknowledge it. They do this thing in Davos. They're doing it next week. All these elites come in, the World Economic Forum, and basically, their vision is they run everything, and everybody else is just like a serf, like a peasant. They say they're going after energy, ESG, all these other things. And you see the Biden administration wants to nix gas stoves. Are you kidding me? Like, I want gas stoves. I mean, imagine how many people had the hurricane come through, didn't have power right away, but were able to turn on some. So you cannot go down this road, but that's exactly what they want to do. And it's really weakening Western society, Western values, but underlying a lot of that is the CCP. Those people are there, they're elites, but Xi is really kind of the puppet behind the curtain on a lot of this stuff. So very, very problematic, I think, in the direction they want to go. And what I've said in Florida is that type of stuff coming out of Davos, those policies are dead on arrival in the state of Florida. Okay, everybody, make sure you come to Coconut Jack's very soon. They'll announce when the doors are back open, and we'll be back soon as well to do some more hurricane assistance. So stay tuned on that. Thank you very much.